Welcome to Allen's Day. It is a beautiful day, mid-April, in Wisconsin. And we got Lux and Buckshot out here. And that's what I should be doing this evening, but I'm not. I'm working in the garage again on Gene's Harmar trailer, doing some upgrades on it. And we're back to the garage. And what we've got to do is change out some irritating little switches in the trailer itself. They bother me. Gene says they're okay and they're fine, but I'm going to just change them out. It's a pretty quick procedure. Let's get in there and I'll show you what I'm doing. Let me show you these irritating little switches in Gene's trailer. Like I said, this is the Harmar trailer that we've been upgrading this thing, or I've been upgrading it, and along with Gene since last fall. And what we need to do is, and you saw in a previous video I changed out, I showed you that I changed one of these out. Took that little bitty switch off there and put a real household switch in there. I didn't show you how I did that. Well, let me show you how I do that. So here's what we got going on here in the bathroom. We got 3 little switches here. And I hate those little switches. They're just uncomfortable and hard to find. So we're going to replace that with regular household switches. So we need 3 switches. So this is the setup that I'm putting in there. I've got some boxes, and I've got some 20 amp light switches. And for the one switch, there's a 3-way switch. So I've got a 20 amp 3-way switch, and we'll get that cut in there. So it's pretty straightforward. Pop the cover off, pull the screws out. And we got wires, and we got a lot of wire tail here. Now what you need to do is, before you take anything apart, you mark everything you can and you take some photos of that. So let me start marking wires and checking to see with the tester which ones are hot, which ones are grounds, and what circuits they are. So let me start marking those up. We've got all the wires marked, and I documented how all the switches were on there. So now it's safe to start cutting wires. And just cut one at a time so you're not arcing anything out. One irritating little switch done and gone, and that is going right in the junk. Well, the next step is I've got to cut a larger hole and start putting boxes in there. Let me get my boxes prepped and I'll be right back. So what I did is I just traced the outside of the box with my Sharpie all the way around. Now I got to cut them out, but be very careful you don't cut into any wires in there, and know what's up there. So I know that I can feel the wires are coming down here, so I'm safe to make a cut here. And I'm just using my tool. It's a little dark in here, but here's what we got. Well, you get the general idea. Let me cut all those openings out and we'll take it to the next step. See, this is going pretty quick. Well, here's what we got. This is a single low profile box, and that's what I'm going to put up in the top here. And I got my holes all cut in there, so that's going to go in there like that. I'll get some screws in there, and if I had a double low profile, that's what I'd use, but I didn't. So I just took one of these old work boxes. They're the old work boxes because they got the little tab that comes up and you screw that in, and that tightens your box in. And I just took it over to the saw and I cut the back end off it. So it's an open box. This is low voltage, so it doesn't matter that the back of the box is open on there. So let me get these two boxes put in there, and we'll move on to the next step. And just like that, I got my switches in there. So you just take your hot wire, your hot leads, hook all those together. I needed a hot lead up to this box, and I needed a hot lead to each switch. Doesn't get any simpler than that. So this would be a very good weekend or evening project to do some upgrades on your trailer, if you're like me and you don't like those little switches. Just got it hooked to the bottom here, and that's our fan. And you saw in my last video how I bypassed that switch so that even somebody that's short can turn that on. Otherwise, you needed to be 6'2" to be able to turn that fan on and off. So watch my last video. I'll show you how I bypassed that switch and hooked it up direct. So now I just got the switch on right here, and it shuts the fan off. And we got the bathroom lights on here. Now I've got to hook up a three-way switch on the top here, and I'll have to figure out which wires go where, and that operates the lights back here. So let me finish getting this wire buttoned up, and then I'm going to put a bead of caulk all the way around here, partly to seal it and partly to help with the vibration so things don't loosen up. Anytime on a RV travel trailer, if you can put some latex caulk around it to keep the vibration out of it, go ahead and do it. So I just need to get this little sticker out of here too. We'll work on that. So I'll bring you back when I got her all buttoned up. And this is your tip for the day. I take and I wrap my receptacles, switches and receptacles, with some tape. Just a little extra something to keep from bumping into the wires with anything that shouldn't be bumped into. So put a little tape around there. I still got to tape this one up yet. That's your tip for today. We're on to our three-way switch. Three-way switches are pretty straightforward. You've got a power wire that goes to the darker screw, and then you got your two traveler wires. There's all different kind of configurations, so that's why I went on the old interweb and I printed off and laminated a couple of these copies of how to hook up a three-way switch, and this is the best configuration that I like here. So pretty straightforward after you get the hang of it. So now that I got this, let me get that taped up, sealed, and caulked. Put some covers on there, and we're going to call this done. So this is just the quickest, easiest little fix that's going to make your life enjoyable for the life of the trailer. Let's get going on her. Let's put a little bead of caulk on there, and always make sure that you use clear caulking. And this is a real nice smooth one I like. It's either, you can use Alex Plus, or I found I like this siliconized acrylic. It works pretty good, but anything you need, you can always get this stuff off pretty easy too. So I just put a little bead of caulk down there. Let me finish caulking the rest of that up, and your finger, and brush it in like that. Go all the way around, and it's not going to rattle loose on you. So let me get that in, get some covers on, and we're going to call this a win pretty quick. So the finished product. So you tell me, what do you like better? these little switches right here, which I don't think are going to last the life of the RV, or these heavy-duty 20 amp switches like a house. I think I vote for that. Well, that's just a one simple little upgrade that you can do, and almost anybody can do it. So don't be bashful about upgrading your trailer a little bit so you're not frustrated like I was trying to find these little switches here. So thanks for sticking around, and we will catch you on the next adventure when we put a furnace in here for Gene. And I think it's going to go right up there. We'll see. Talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching Alan's Day. Life is about making choices. Some things are already perfect. Some things you may choose to upgrade. This channel will show you both. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks again.